And so my question to you is, what is real education, and is homeschool a form of real education?
Sorry, what was the first part of your question?
What is real education, and is homeschool a form of real education?
Yes. So I am a big supporter of homeschool because obviously once I started realizing that the whole reason why when you're in public school they make you think the homeschool kids are weird is because it's a part of that education of trying to make you think like, don't possibly think you can raise your own kids. The state has to raise your children. Now I'm like looking into homeschooling my children. I think, you know, a real education is teaching people how to survive, right? How to survive. The fact that I did not even learn how to grow a vegetable, right? A vegetable until I was in my 30s. I look back on that and I'm like, that's insane. Talk about being a slave. You can't even grow your own food. It's like a lost science. Everyone could do this a couple of generations ago. And now people are like, I think food is grown in the grocery store, right? It's not. This is why there's mass panic when like suddenly like the grocery stores are telling you they have different hours because of COVID, because they've slowly removed that. They make you think that's not an education. You know, knowing how to work with your hands. I made it such a part of my grind to learn how to do things around the house. Like, why am I calling someone to learn how to do like basic plumbing things, right? Actually learning how to run your life. I think being able to grow food is part of a larger education. My former colleague, Matt Walsh, actually does this. His kids, who I think are enrolled in a school, I think it's a Montessori school, don't get me wrong, for 3 days a week. They also do a farming school a couple of days a week. And that sort of a combination, I think, is what really works, like teaching people real skills. The fact that I was 26 when I learned how to like feed, like cook. Women don't even know how to cook anymore. Like, and they're like, yeah, it's cool not to know how to cook. No, it's really not. You got to learn how to survive. It's good to know how to eat. It's good to know how to make, you know, how to make food, how to grow food, and all of that is kind of being removed. So yeah, I think the entire public education education system has become an absolute joke, and homeschooling, which the numbers are increasing by a lot over the last few years, especially since COVID. So it's kind of had, I think, an opposite desired effect. That's going to be the future. The future is going to be the past. Thank God.